everybody. Welcome to the Hot Takes Podcast, episode 23. It's a very special episode, as always. I am host Frank McKnight, and I'm joined here with my brother, Jesse McKnight. I'm also joined by Matt Ellis as well. And I'm joined by my cameraman tonight, which is my other brother, Tommy McKnight. We're about to get started here with a couple things. First thing that we got is our trailer review. We all just watched this trailer right before the pod. I don't think you did.
No, I didn't.
But we can still talk about it. It's Harley Quinn and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. Long-ass title. So the trailer. Nah.
I actually think that it's the Emancipation of One Harlequin, which is not Harley Quinn, but it's the thing that she said in the first one.
It's Harley Quinn.
It is Harley Quinn.
Oh.
Yeah. It looks alright to me. It's only a teaser trailer. You know, how much could you expect from one? I like Black Mask. I like the, you hear his voice in the trailer. It sounds like Black Mask. And he's wearing the black gloves with the white suit. He's a cool villain, a cool Batman villain. It really only focused on Harley Quinn.
It was very heavy on Harley Quinn. I was really hoping to see some Black Canary, but again, this is just a teaser, so...
There was the cool little tease when Black Canary's singing at the club. I don't know if you noticed this, and the water, it started like vibrating.
Oh no, I didn't notice.
Yeah, so that was like homage to her. But Black Canary, no, not Black Canary, the Huntress. You only see her a little bit. She's on the motorcycle. You see only a little bit of Black Canary, no action really. And I forgot what these other characters are like. One of them is like a younger girl, and another one's a police officer, I think, in Gotham City. Not too sure.
Officer Jenny.
Officer Jenny. Let's just call her that for now. Yeah. Do you have anything else to say on it?
I mean, I would love to see her with Joaquin Phoenix after watching Joker.
Yeah. I
would love to see that duo because I think she's really good as Harley Quinn, and I think Joaquin is very good as Joker. So. Dang, I would really love to see them both together. When is this being
set? Because wasn't Joker set in the 70s?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's probably not possible, but...
They really did alienate themselves from doing anything like that.
Yeah, but I like that.
But it is good, yes, it's good.
Are we moving into Joker now?
Well, I guess so. Do you have anything to say about Harley Quinn?
I don't think it looks good. I don't know. It might just be the trailer. I didn't like the background music at all. It really was. All I saw was Harley Quinn, and Harley Quinn was not that interesting to me during the trailer. So I just had no interest in it. And I don't know. It might have just been me, but it just seems like there's no plot right now. So
yeah, some of the lines Harley was saying was a little Cornelius to me, but yeah.
Cornelius.
Cornelius, yeah.
Like corny.
It's corny, yeah. I said Cornelius.
I've never heard that. That's great.
Okay.
I like it.
I'm coining that as a new word in the dictionary.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cornelius.
I'm working on it. Yeah. Getting a patent for it. You need a patent for words.
Okay. You're gonna trademark it.
That's actually true.
Mm-hmm.
Just did you hear that? Oh crap! It might have been John Cena or some other. Oh wait, it might have been LeBron James that tried to trademark Taco Tuesday. Did you hear that? That happened very recently.
No.
Yeah, a big-time celebrity tried to coin the term Taco Tuesday, and everyone was like, what? What? You can't do that.
It's like the Fine Brothers when they were trying to, trademark
React.
Yeah, that was not good.
They were like, we'll share our edits for you.
That's so stupid.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, well, where did that lead them?
Yeah, back to where they are in the first place, really. I mean, they do have their own studio now there.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, they do a whole bunch of stuff.
After that, I haven't heard.
What, these are the React people?
Yeah, the Fine Brothers, yeah. But anyway, that'll be it for Birds of Prey. Looks aight. That's it. We are going to move on to the Joker review. Jesse was talking about it a little bit before. We're going to get a whole trailer... no, not trailer review. A whole spoiler-heavy review of the movie. We all saw it here. Me, Jesse, and Matt saw it together. Tom, you saw it today, right? Yeah. So, honestly, let's start off with you. First initial reactions of the movie.
It it was really good. It was a little different than I expected, and like spoilers, I had no idea they were gonna do like this fake like imaginary thing with him, where like he just imagined stuff. I thought it was just gonna be straightforward. He just becomes the Joker. Yeah, that's not it at all. If you come into this movie expecting Joker to go on this massive crime spree, you're gonna be disappointed. It's not. It's how he becomes the Joker. Yeah. And it really dives into mental illness. That's basically what it's trying to go into. So.
Well, yeah, it's an origin story, but it's not your typical origin story. It's not like a Spider-Man origin story, Batman origin story. This is a
dark one, right?
A dark one, but it's very artsy. Like, it's a lot more philosophical than your average origin story. Like, this isn't the Joker you'll see fighting Batman. This can't be. This is never in a million years would this guy stand any chance against Batman. Yeah. So this is a different take on the character, but I did enjoy it because I thought it respected the character and it brought him into a new direction, and I enjoyed it.
I was shocked during some parts of that. The train shocked me, where he was getting beat up and the screen goes black and then you just see the gunshot in the guy's head. I was like, what the hell?
Oh, that was
and
great.
he started gunning down everyone.
Yeah. There's some really good shots in that film.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my favorite scene has to be the late night show.
Yeah.
Where he just goes in a rant.
That
and
was
he's like, what
so
happened?
funny.
Knock, knock. What happens when you cross someone who's mentally ill?
That was so funny, though.
That was so funny. Him in the head.
I thought that was hilarious, man.
Yeah, I actually rewatched that scene on YouTube today. I was like, wow. Yeah, crazy scene. Robert De Niro, speaking of, I thought he did pretty well in the movie.
I agree.
Yeah, he did a pretty good job. It reminded me of an old movie. Oh, man, I forgot it right now. We need a fact check. But it was based off of like a really old movie about
I know what you're talking about.
About a talk show host.
No, I don't.
No?
There's a movie called Rules of Comedy that Joker
the King
was based
Comedy.
off of.
King Comedy.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, King of Comedy. Yep.
Which was Martin Scorsese did that.
Yep, exactly. So it seemed very based on that. I loved the movie, how he became the Joker. It was incredible. I don't know if I was the biggest fan of the twist with the girlfriend. You know, like...
Yeah, but you could see that coming from a mile away. Like, everyone knew it was...
I don't know. I had no idea.
I thought it was so obvious that he wasn't with her.
I was shocked, which is a good thing that I was shocked.
I thought it was plainly obvious that he wasn't with her.
I was so shocked when he walked into the apartment. She was like... Wait, like,
your
why
name's
are you
Arthur,
in my
right?
apartment?
Yeah.
She's like, aren't you the guy that's...
I saw that from I'm surprised you guys didn't pick up on that. I noticed that straight away. Because before... There's something that he's imagining before. I can't remember what it was. Oh, where he was on the talk show.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was his first thing. And then I was like, all right, well, this thing with the girlfriend's also got to be an illusion. And who's not to say that most of the things in the film were an illusion? Like, who knows? Like, who knows what? Like, who knows if he did actually kill Murray? Like, who knows, like, if that was an illusion? Like, like we, you know, that's interesting. Like, I think that did happen, personally.
Me too.
But, like, who's to say, like, I don't know. Like, some of these things I don't, but, like, I knew the girlfriend thing was, like, you know.
Yeah, a lot of the things in the movie, me and my friends were talking about today, and then I just watched a video of film theory.
Me too.
And it, like, you can tell when there's illusion because no one's reacting to him at all. Everyone's like, it's like they're not even turning towards him. Like, for example, when he's at the comedy club and he's watching the stand-up and he's laughing at all the wrong parts, nobody, like, people would look at you because you're just disrupting his performance. Right. No one looks at him. The guy doesn't even stop. Like, no one hears him. So it's just kind of obvious that he's just completely making it up in his mind.
That's interesting because at the end when he's talking to, you know, Murray and he's like, you know, no one notices me. Like, everyone just walks past me. But when I'm doing something, you know, heinous, now everyone notices and now everyone's noticing me now. And it's like, yeah, that's interesting. Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, I've been watching a few theories about it myself. I would actually want to rewatch it now after watching set theories and determine what is really going on, what is not real. But in the same theory video that Tommy was just referencing, with the girl, basically when he was on a high and he felt like something good was going on, that's when the girl was there. And then every time something negative happened, the girl would walk out of the room. She would not be there. Like when his clip from his stand-up comedy was being shown at the Maury, on the Maury show at the hospital, she walks out of the room right before it starts playing. So I was like, oh damn! Like I was just like, oh man, there's a lot of moments in that movie that I think perfectly blend like comedy, fear, tenseness.
Yeah.
For example, the scene in the children's hospital.
Yeah, that guy.
I was like,
With the
what
gun?
is
Yeah.
about to happen? Like I had no idea what was gonna happen.
But it was played for laughs. Like, it was played off as a...
Yeah,
it was
which
just like,
I think that scene was phenomenal. I think
that was
that
a great
scene
scene.
is 10 out of 10
everyone's
because you
just having a
don't
good
know.
time, and then it slips
Right.
out. Yeah.
I was like, is he gonna shoot these kids? Like, is he gonna like, what is gonna happen? And then it was just hilarious. He's like,
Do you guys think he actually killed the girl?
which girl?
The black girl?
No, I don't think he killed her.
I don't think he did either, because when he walked out of he walked out of the room and you never saw her after that.
Right.
But it's like at the end of the film, you see him walking out, and there's blood on his shoes, implying that he killed the
The
psychiatrist.
I think he
But
killed
when
the
he walked
psychiatrist.
out of his fantasy girlfriend's room, there wasn't any blood. So
Right.
I assume he didn't.
Yeah,
he
I
didn't
think she's
kill her.
alive.
Yeah,
I think
I do
she's fine.
too. So that's what.
See, that's where I'm confused. How does he even end up in that room
What do you mean?
with
The
the psychiatrist?
Well, there's another
arrested
theory saying that he's literally been there the entire time, and then when the psychiatrist was like asking him why he's laughing, he was like, "You wouldn't get it because
Nah.
it's all been going on in his head." But I'm like, no, like there's certain aspects that must be real. I think he definitely shot Murray
Yeah, I think it's
because
what
it
caused
sparked
the riots.
revolution, right?
It what caused Bruce Wayne's parents to die.
Right.
Was the shooting of the 3 Wall Street guys?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And I've heard people say like, "Oh, that's not plausible." You're saying like this one killing can cause, like, look at the Rodney King riots and like all this stuff. Like that's totally a plausible thing that can happen in real life. You know?
sure.
And I think the movie was more, how they said that all like the incels would rise up because of this movie, but it's like this movie was more about classism than anything.
Yeah,
I agree.
for sure.
So, and mental health too. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I think it was a huge scam on the media's part. Like, I really think I've seen much more violent, much more disturbing movies.
Oh yeah. Oh totally.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the media was like kind of bugging a little
Blowing
bit.
it out of proportion. Yes, I agree.
But yeah, I still phenomenal. Still absolutely like I would say jaw dropping at moments, just very disturbing at moments. I liked it a lot.
A great scene was when he was leaving. He was packed because he got fired, so he's packing up his stuff, and he's like, "Oh, why don't you ask him? That's his gun." And then he's like, "Oh, I forgot to punch out," and he's punching
Yeah.
out like the
Yeah,
time
that
card
was a
thing. I
great
thought
part.
that was great. So.
Oh, let's talk about another great funny scene when he kills the guy that gave him the gun in his apartment.
That was a funny scene, and he scares the midget. The midget's walking
the
by, and he's like,
midget.
"Ugh!"
Yeah. And he couldn't reach.
And he couldn't reach the thing, and he's just
lock.
like, "Hey," and he's like, "Yeah."
Yeah. He was like so nice to
I
him.
thought after that, I thought he was gonna kill him. I thought
I
he
thought
did
he
that
was.
on purpose.
I thought
yeah.
he was last
I thought
second
he
as
did
well.
that on purpose.
Oh man. Another great part that I wanted to bring up. You notice in the beginning of the movie, he's always walking up the stairs so slowly and all depressed and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually, towards the end of the film, we see him dancing down the stairs. I think that's like a big metaphor or
His descent
whatever.
into madness, right?
His descent into madness. Exactly. I thought that was. I feel like that's so artistic and like. It's
Symbolic.
it's symbolic, and it's symbolic enough where everyone would understand it. I feel
Right.
like, you know what I mean?
Well, it's also the symbolism on the stairs with the dancing himself. Like when he ran away from I think it was the shooting in the bus. When he was running away, he locked himself into a bathroom, and he did like this slow ballet dance.
Yeah.
But he was secluded and no one could see him. And then when he's off his meds and he's finally like full-fledged becoming the Joker going down the stairs, he's dancing like
Like
all
he's getting
out
swanky, bro.
in public. Yeah, like he's ready.
Yeah.
I thought the dancing was a little over the top. I thought it was a little pretentious. Like, it came up so often. I was like, all right, yeah, we get it. And then the scenes dragged out for a little too long for my like, they were good, but they dragged out a little
I
too
think
long.
it was just for the sake of showing like
Yeah,
his
but we get it. We get the
evolution.
symbolism behind it. It's like, all right, chill with that. That's going on a little.
I watched a video today, I think from Variety maybe or something like that. It's one of those like inside interviews with the director of Joker, Todd Phillips, and he said he told Joaquin Phoenix, he's like, Arthur has music in his soul, like he likes music and he could relate to it and everything like that. So that's where the dancing all came from, and I enjoyed the dancing. it made his character, I think.
I agree.
I think it made his
liked
character.
it.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it was a little drawn out. Some of the scenes, it felt like it was going on for way too long, and I'm like, all right, we get the gist.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
I also think that they overdid the laughing.
You see, I don't think I like the idea of it being a disease. Is that even real, by the way?
Yeah, that's a real thing. That's a real mental.
Is it a real thing?
It's a mental problem. Yeah, where people just laugh, cry, uncontrollably. It's
Well,
a
Yeah,
real thing.
people a lot of people can't react the proper way.
Which is sad and unfortunate, but
Yeah, mood swings. I mean, like bipolar.
Yeah.
disorder. Yeah, I mean that's.
I just don't. I wish he was just laughing because he was a maniac.
See, no, the thing is,
Like not because
It's part of a psychological issue. But
Yeah.
To be fair, this one wasn't really a maniac. I don't think he was like born with these disabilities. I think it was the trauma caused by his mother and
Yes.
when he was a child that kept him like this.
Yeah.
the thing is, the thing I noticed, I could just not be remembering right. As soon as he stopped taking the meds, I don't think he ever laughed again, like, spastically, if he did, like, when he didn't want to.
You think so?
I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Yeah,
Well,
He laughed again. The only time I remember him laughing after that was when he
On the show. Right?
no, he didn't even laugh
I don't
when
think
he
he
was
laughed
on
when he was
the
on
show.
the show.
He was chuckling a little bit.
Oh, he
little
was.
bit.
He was. Yeah, he was laughing, but I felt that was like
Yeah, but it definitely
that was
wasn't going into a fit.
fit.
Yeah.
No, that was him
And-
laughing. He
I
laughed
think he was
maniacally at the
excited.
end. At the
Yeah.
end was when he started laughing like.
The director also said, it was in Film Theory, the director also said that his only genuine laugh in the movie is when he was in the room with the therapist at the very end.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Was like
Was
that
the
was
only-
like
That's the
I
time
watched
he
that
was
too,
actually
yeah.
think it was, like, hilarious. He was, like, dying of laughter.
I like how he said that you wouldn't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To go back to what you said about it being like an actual illness and everything, his mom always said that she never saw him crying, and the mom calls him happy because she never saw him crying or anything. So he probably had been going through that his entire life. Like, she probably really has never seen him crying.
Well, he has been going through that. Remember when he's in the hospital and he's like, happy? I've never been happy in my entire fucking life.
Right.
Word for word, he says that.
Right.
So
But
it's,
the mom calls him happy, and I guess. I know the mom has been through some shit too. First of all, do we believe that she's ever had any connection with Tom Wayne?
no, I don't think
No,
so
she's
either.
insane.
And I thought that was a great scene when he was in the bathroom approaching Thomas Wayne about that.
Yeah.
I thought that was a great scene.
But
yeah.
Thomas Swain did know about her.
He did know about her, but I don't think he had. I don't think he had.
What
anything
I
with
think
her.
the truth is, I think she had, like, a very, very small role to play with Thomas Wayne. I think she was probably just, like, a maid or something.
Well, yeah.
And
Well,
then she tried to exaggerate it.
Mm-hmm.
She did.
They
She did
called
work for him.
like Thomas and was that supposed to be
Martha Wayne?
no?
Alfred.
Yeah, was that supposed to
Yeah,
be?
that
I
was
think that
Alfred.
was supposed to be
Yeah.
Alfred, yeah.
They both called her crazy, and then we find out at the end because in, like, the documents it says that, like, she greatly exaggerated her story with Thomas to make them seem like they were lovers.
Yeah, but that could have also been a cover up too.
Yeah, it
In
could
the
have been like a
defense, could have been
political
cover-up.
fucking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Alfred's not going to be like, yeah,
Again.
Find it now. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, so Alfred's not going to be like, yeah, they did have an affair. Obviously,
Alfred's
Alfred,
loyal to the Waynes. To
pretty
the
much.
end.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't think he did. I don't think he did have an affair with,
I don't
just
know. I
don't
kind
know.
of do. Like, I think that they made it that they.
They kind of depicted Thomas Wayne as kind of a douchebag in
He
this
was
movie.
a douchebag, but I don't think he was the one to. I think he was like.
I think he was portrayed to be like Trump.
No.
Yeah, I think that. I think the movie was
I
kind
don't
of
think
political
so.
in that sense.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. I think when she was like watching him on the news, when the mom was watching him on the news and everything, like every little thing he said, he was like, "Gotham. I see Gotham as a family." And she was like, see, we're family. He loves us. I told you, he loves us. I was like, dude, she's like being portrayed as like a sheep, a Republican sheep. That's what I thought.
I don't think so.
Listen, we're not going to get into politics. This actually might get cut out.
Yeah,
Jesse.
No, let him say it.
No, I don't like
Yeah,
the
let him
word
say
I've
it.
been
Why
seeing
not?
that a lot. Watch
Let him say it.
Mojo
Let him
said it
voice his
too.
Don't censor his opinion. Let him
Watch Mojo said it like on
right.
like a top 3.
Don't censor it. Yeah, let him just say it. Yeah, why not? That's his view. Let him have it.
All right.
Yeah. I disagree with it, but yeah, let him say
I
it.
disagree with it too.
I think it was about Hillary.
I think it was yeah. Dude, I loved that the movie ended
There,
with...
now it's political neutral.
Yeah.
I love how the movie ended with Bruce Wayne's parents dying instead of like
That was
beginning with
interesting,
it.
yeah.
They paid attention to the pearls.
bee-
The pearls, too! I noticed that with the pearls! That was good!
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Every time.
Yeah, it was interesting. I don't want there to be a sequel to this movie, though. I think it works as a standalone film.
Me neither, but I was thinking about this today. I can see it going like other places. Joaquin Phoenix is somewhat open to it. I watched some interviews with him. You know, he doesn't seem opposed. The director is seeming a little
maybe a
opposed
sequel
right
to
now.
that, but I don't want it to become the Batman universe. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
It
saying?
won't be.
Like,
It won't be. It'll be its
can't-
own central thing. You know.
There's two things. First of all, I'm pretty didn't Joaquin went from like no, and then like I think in one of the more recent interviews, he went from like, well, like here's the reasons I wouldn't want to do it, but like maybe like I don't know. And then, but also the director said that he wants nothing to do with Batman, I'm pretty sure. He said he doesn't want him to be within the new Batman. He said if we do make a sequel, we want to develop Arthur Fleck.
Yeah, right.
So.
I
I
would
think
love
they
to
did that
see
already,
it.
though. I think they really developed.
I think they're going to develop Joker this time. Like,
If
they're
they
going to
do
make him really... He's going to get the laughing. Like, he's actually going to laugh when he's like...
I mean, he only became Joker at the last like act of the movie.
Yeah.
But he
with
wasn't
all the-
even like Joker.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
wasn't
I think he
laugh-
was. I think he was. He didn't
scared when
care
he was
anymore.
getting chased by the
He didn't care
cops, though.
anymore.
He wasn't smiling.
But I thought a great part. Oh my god, I'm about to forget it. I forgot it. Damn. Sorry.
Why?
I think a great part was when he first got the gun and he was in the apartment and he's like, you know who's not funny? You.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit. Like I kind of didn't see that coming. I was like, oh, like Joker.
Oh, I remember the part
I'm
now.
watching a loud movie.
Yeah.
It's like at the end where he just like bubbles all the blood in his mouth and
yeah.
it just goes like this.
Yeah.
I thought that was great.
Very good.
Yeah.
And then he kept the smile instead of it drooping down like usual. It stayed up.
Yeah. It was good.
It was a good movie. I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it very well. Very much. Very well. Is that all we got on it?
I think so.
Oh, I did want to mention that. Did you guys see the interview with Joaquin Phoenix and Jimmy Kimmel?
Yeah,
No.
so that was supposed to be a prank.
Do you think it was, though? Because
they
it wasn't...
confirmed it?
Did they confirm
They confirmed it, and yeah, it just didn't go well. The prank didn't go well.
What happened?
Okay, yeah, because they got a lot of backlash, and I was like, all right, this is fucking ridiculous. Like, why would... Yeah, but Jimmy Kimmel, I think, is a douchebag. Like, let's be real. Like, I think that guy is
Me
kind of
too.
a...
Yeah.
Kind of an asshole.
What happened?
So basically, it's like, yeah, we got a clip of the Joker. We're going to show to you guys. Let's play it now. Joaquin's Phoenix there is the guest on the show. And it's outtakes, and it's him talking, like, trash talking one of the crew members of the
Joaquin?
Yeah, of the movie.
Oh.
And he was like, oh, you know, like, just shut the F up. Like, you know, you're distracting me, this, that. Started going on and on. And it was a couple of outtakes like that. And then Joaquin's like, whoa, like, that was supposed to be private. Like, I don't know what that was. Or, you know, well, he didn't say that. He's like, I apologize for that. I didn't mean to be that way. But it was supposed to be a prank. No one was
Like, Joaquin
laughing.
was in on it? Like,
Joaquin was
okay.
in on it.
Yeah, but I'm sure that actually... Do you think it actually happened on set, though?
I think so, because
I think it
that
did too,
seemed
but
too
like I don't
organic
think it
to
was
me.
personal against that guy. It obviously wasn't. Like he was just trying to concentrate, and he's like in the moment, like shut up, please let me just. You know, it's like I mean he might have gotten a little upset, but I don't know. I don't think that's something to like cry over. I mean,
Yeah, it's weird that they showed it though.
Yeah.
I think it's just weird.
Bad choice.
I don't know.
Live and learn.
Yeah.
they did confirm it. Like Jimmy Kimmel came out and was like,
Not Jimmy Kimmel, but I think the director did.
oh, and he confirmed that
Yeah.
it was a prank. Okay, because I was like, all right, that's a little fucked up to do to him.
Yeah, for sure. Is that all we got on that?
Yes.
All right.
That's all I have to. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we did our Joker review, our trailer reviews. We're going to get into our main topic, which is the top 10 animes of all time. Now, I'm a big anime guy, as you guys know, and so are all my fellow friends here. So we're going to get right into it. My number 10, My Hero Academia. It deals with superheroes. They all have their own unique quirks. It's pretty interesting. You all know I'm a superhero guy as well. It's fantastic. Deku's a great character. I love how they're progressing with it, and yeah, it's a great show. Jesse?
All right, for my number 10, I have an anime that I only watched episode 1 of, but
Oh, that's a hot take.
it looks beautiful, and I cannot wait to continue it. It's Demon Slayer.
Great show.
Yeah, I've been hearing incredible things about it. Watched episode 1. The animation is so crisp. It looks really good, and I can't wait to continue it. So I'm going to put Demon Slayer as number 10 because I have that much confidence that it will be in my top 10.
When it first came out, I saw it. Like I watched the first episode, and I said to myself, and I said to like my close friends, I was like, "This is gonna be the next big thing." I'm like, I'm looking at this anime, and I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be the next big thing. Like, you guys wait. Like, I know this is gonna be a big hit.
Mm-hmm.
And like for a while, it was going along, and I was like, oh, I guess I was wrong. Like, I really believed in this, and now it's getting like a resurgence, and now everyone's talking about it, and I'm like, holy shit, I was right. I knew it. I knew this was gonna be a big thing. And I'm only on episode 6 though. Like, I haven't gotten back to watching it, but I really enjoy it.
That animation is top tier.
Oh, it's really good.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's really good. Yeah.
I only have top 8, so just skip me for this one. I have 9.
Okay, we'll skip you this one.
Okay, my 10 is the original Dragon Ball. I love the original Dragon Ball. I think it's great. I think, well, most of these on my list are going to be centered on like the characters. That's what I think like makes a great anime is the characters. I think you need to have good characters. Like if it's not, then it's fucked, and I'm not going to watch your anime.
Tien Han.
Tien Han, great character too. He had a great arc. He's actually one of my favorites in the original Dragon Ball. It's where everyone was useful, nobody was really overpowered, and Goku had to earn his way to the top. And he kind of did in like the later, like in, but it's the Goku show in Z and in Super and even in GT. It's like, I'm not here for the Goku show. I'm here for, and you get to see everyone equally train and everyone equally, grow alongside each other. And I think that's great. And I think that's what makes and the world building in the original Dragon Ball is also great. And I think that's what makes the original Dragon Ball the best Dragon Ball. And I don't think it really has any competition with its, with Z, Super, or GT. Yeah. Okay. That's it.
All right. For my number 9, we got My Hero Academia. Now, I played the game at Comic-Con this week. No, was it this week? No,
yes.
Yeah, it was this week. Jeez.
One's Justice 2.
Yeah, One's Justice 2. Yeah. I have the poster right there. I don't think you guys could see it. I'll reorganize all this later. But I played the game. I beat my friend Joe, our cameraman that we usually have. So that was pretty cool. It was All Might versus All for One. Pretty cool game. A little buggy, kind of. But otherwise pretty good.
Yes, I'm excited for Mineta.
Yeah, for sure.
Is he going to be in?
Yeah,
Justice 2?
Yes.
Oh, now
Mineta
that's interesting.
And Mina.
Oh, really? I love Mina, so that's cool.
Mina's like my least favorite girl, I think, but
No.
I would very much disagree.
Momo. I hate her.
Yes, I agree. I agree with
Such
you.
a useless character.
She is useless.
I hate you.
She's annoying.
She does nothing.
I think she's gonna have a huge role later.
She better, cause she's dog
I don't want
shit.
to say I don't want to say she's useless, but she's definitely like not up there. Like she's not high tier. She's not a waifu, and that's for certain.
I think she's high tier as a hero. Maybe not high tier as a character yet, but I think she's a high tier hero.
She's a high tier quirk, but she doesn't know how to use it.
No, I would say she does. I would say she definitely knows how to use it. She's done some pretty impressive things.
Yeah,
before.
I mean Tokoyami clapped her in the.
She got fucked.
Yeah, that's alright.
Tokoyami's the boy.
Okay, for my number 9, I have Pokemon, the original series. I was just telling them before, I love Diglett.
Is that your favorite? Who's your favorite Pokemon?
No, my favorite Pokemon is Haunter, which my 2 favorite episodes are the Haunted House episode where Ash and Pikachu literally die when they had like a chandelier like crash on top of them.
What?
Yeah, dude. A chandelier like crashes on top of Pikachu and Ash and they turn into ghosts and they hang out with
Ghastly. Yes! Oh my god, I remember that, where they hang outside their bodies and they go around the mansion.
They hang out with Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar, and they just have a good time. And then they're like, Pikachu, we have to get back to our bodies.
That's when Pikachu gets licked by the Haunter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they started like pranking Misty and Brock and everything.
Yes.
I was like, dude, I love this show. It was Charmander getting licked.
Oh, that's right. You're right. I'm sorry. My bad. Yeah, it was. And it was in the intro.
Yeah, it was in the intro. Oh my god. I love Haunter. I love how he's the one who cured like Sabrina from being like a fucked up girl forever in Doll Land. Like Haunter, the boy.
I'm
my
sure
favorite
that was
Pokemon.
like gave a lot of people like giantess fetishes.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sabrina's pretty hot, but yeah, let's move on.
My number 9 is Dragon Ball Super. I didn't want to, but he forced me to watch the Tournament of Power arc, and I really liked it. There were definitely some moments where it wasn't great. Like, there were some not great fights, but other than that, it was really good. I watched some clips from Resurrection F. I thought it was good, but the reason it's at number 9 is because I didn't watch all of it, but from the clips I did see from the regular show, it did not look good at all. So, yeah, it's my number 9.
All right, my number 8 is...
Nope.
It's number 9. I'm sorry. My number 9 is My Hero Academia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, nice, right?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite character?
My favorite character is Suyu Asui.
Top tier character.
Top tier character. I think she's hot, and I'm not going to go into detail about that, but I think she do some pretty amazing things with her tongue. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's funny that you said My Hero Academia because
really?
my number 8 is My Hero Academia.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Good show, right?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite villain so far?
Probably Stain.
Yeah, I would agree.
Stain is my favorite. I thought that arc is actually, besides the student. Excuse me.
Continue.
It besides the student competition,
the sports festival,
the Stain one is my favorite arc.
Yeah,
for sure. The hero killer, awesome.
He is the hero killer.
Yeah,
he is cool.
Yeah, he's okay.
I wish they kept him around longer.
Yeah.
To be honest with you,
I did not want them to kill him. Like, I just wanted him to get locked up.
But you know what? They seem to do that with all these big villains.
I know.
Is Muscular dead?
No, he's locked up.
Oh, I thought Muscular was dead.
No,
that was
he
an
knocked
awful
the
fight,
shit
by the
out
way.
of him, but he's not dead.
Deku and Muscular.
Yeah, that was a terrible
That's one
fight.
of Tommy's favorites, but
I think that
it's
was
a little
no,
overrated.
bro.
The fight, dude, no. The 1,000,000% was one of the best clips from the show because the voice acting was amazing.
Voice acting, was good.
Okay, but the fight itself was
so good.
Awful.
I
thought it was bad. I
It
thought
was
it
a lot of
was one of
dodging.
the worst fights in the series.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I actually think so too, kind of.
Yeah. It was lame. It's like, my friends!
That's not it at all.
This little boy that punched me in the nuts, I must save
him.
Koda.
Exactly. I thought it was stupid.
Yeah, the whole thing with the little boy.
I don't like that little boy.
I just like the punches from Midoriya. Like, that was my favorite part because the voice acting was literally amazing. So,
Do you watch sub or dub?
Both,
but I
actually.
like sub way better.
I disagree.
Deku's voice in dub makes me want to shoot
No,
myself.
I think that show was made for dubs.
So high pitched.
That show was made for the dub.
All right.
I think so too.
Who's up? Are we on number 7 yet?
No, we're on 8.
I am. I'm up.
Yeah.
Frank's
1,
number
2,
was my hero.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. My number 8 is I just put Dragon Ball, but I don't mean Dragon Ball because I didn't watch the first one.
Okay, so which one are you referring to?
I just, like Tommy, I really love the Tournament of Power arc from Super.
So are you putting Super? Because I would
guess
count all
so.
4 as different animes.
Well, it's obviously not GT, but I love, if I could just pick and choose certain arcs, like, man, the Cell arc is top tier. Like, I think that's, like, really good. The Cell arc from Dragon Ball Z, I could watch it over and over, including the androids. And I can watch the Tournament of Power. Super spoilers at the end of the Tournament of Power, but I really wish in the episode titled, "Oh no! Vegeta falls off the arena!" I was really hoping Goku would just get knocked off. Like, I wanted the final 3 to be Vegeta, 17, and Frieza so bad. That would have been so much better than Goku with the other 2. Even though it was still great, but
I hated in Dragon Ball when they put the spoilers in the title for the episode.
they do it so often.
I hate that shit. I'm watching Z right now, and it's like the end of Vegeta, and it's during the Frieza saga, and it's like when Vegeta gets killed, and then they have to bury him, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm watching this shit, and you just told me what the fuck is happening, so now I know what's gonna happen in the episode, and it always happens directly at the end of the episode, and I'm like, what the fuck? This is so stupid, and you're ruining the episode for me.
I agree. They do that too often. Way too often.
Vegeta's new form.
It's not funny.
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck?
It's not funny.
It's not funny. It's not funny. Like literally,
funny.
Toei. That's not cool.
Like, stop doing that.
It's really, yeah. You gotta stop doing that. You're up. Number 8.
Number 8, Pokemon. I actually did finish. I think it was on Netflix for a limited time. The complete first season.
Mm-hmm.
I completely finished it. It was really good. And then I watched a lot of episodes from X and Y and X, Y, and Z, and I thought it was amazing. I thought the characters in that, Clement was really good.
Clement is
That's the electric
nerd.
guy.
What?
That's the electric guy.
Yeah, he's like the nerd electric
He's the
guy.
one in Prism Tower, remember? And
I
Yeah.
liked him a lot. I liked
his fucking
Serena
sister.
a lot. And I liked the little girl. Her,
Bonnie.
yeah.
No, that's cringe.
you're not a Clement fan?
No, I'm not.
No?
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
He's one of my least favorite gym leaders.
Really?
Yeah. He's better than freaking Silent though from Gen 5.
I think Gen 1 had like the best gym leaders. Lieutenant Surge was fucking
Lieutenant
awesome.
Surge. Oh,
It's
I
fucking
love
awesome. That
Lieutenant
guy's
Surge.
great, and I fucking love Sabrina.
Yeah,
Like
Sabrina.
those are my two favorite.
Yeah,
And I
all
like
of them are
Lance,
cool.
even though he's technically
Blaine.
not a-
Like Blaine is super cool. Blaine looks like Master Roshi.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then of course
Who was the bug guy?
from Gen 1?
Yeah, wasn't there a bug guy?
No.
Or was that Gen 2?
In
Am I
Gen
thinking
2,
of-
there's Bugsy, who's the second gym leader.
There was a samurai guy, and he had bugs.
Not in the first generation. There's no bug gym.
There was some samurai guy, I remember, and he had bugs, or it was a girl.
I'm an avid Pokemon fan, and I think you're wrong. I don't know
No,
who
there
you're
was a
talking
sam.
about.
No, they were in a fucking, and it was in the anime, and they were in a fucking like one of those like classic Japanese homes.
Maybe it was just an anime thing. I don't know if it's a gym leader.
No, it wasn't
Definitely
Gym
not
Leader.
from Gen 1.
Do I know what you're talking about?
Maybe Generation 2, but definitely not the
wasn't it
first
full
one.
of traps?
Yes.
I remember the episode. I don't remember what happened, but I remember them
Yes.
going into a Japanese room.
Yes. And there's
Was
a
there
and there was
ninjas?
Oh!
Yes!
Oh,
Yes!
wait. I do remember now.
and there's a bunch of Venonats
Because,
everywhere.
yeah,
Yes.
Venonats. Yeah, that's the episode where Bulbasaur uses Whirlwind.
I don't remember. I just remember ninjas and the Japanese house.
And
of
Venonats,
traps.
and that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
the
what I remember.
Dude,
That was a gym
Venonat-
leader, wasn't it?
No, it's not. But
Okay.
that was...
That was a good episode.
That was a good episode.
I love Venonat. Venonat's one of my favorite Pokemon ever, actually. I think it's so cute.
Venonat's cool.
Yeah, Bulbasaur uses Whirlwind. in that
Venonat's better than
episode.
Venomoth in terms of looks and.
Oh,
design,
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That was so funny. The Bulbasaur use Whirlwind. I was like, what? I was like, what? This homie does not know Whirlwind.
Classic.
Alright, ready for your... Are we number 8 or 7?
7.
7. What's yours? Oh, wait, yours was Pokemon.
Yeah, his
That's
was
what you
Pokemon.
just
That
did.
was my number 8.
Oh,
No, that was
what?
your number. Because you did 9 first. Did you only have 8?
I did number... Didn't you just do 8?
No, we're on 7 right now.
Yeah, we're on 7.
Oh, okay.
I think it's because
Did you
you
fuck
didn't
up?
have a top 10.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah, so that's why you're confused.
Wait, okay, whatever. I don't know.
10, 9, 8.
All right. So number 7 for you, Matt.
Okay, my
I
number
think-
7 is.
No, I just said Pokemon.
Yeah, as your number.
I only did 3.
You just did
10
number 8.
I did 10, 9, and 8. Yeah.
No, he did.
We're on 8.
No, we aren't.
No, we're on 7.
No, wait, we are on 8, right?
We are on
Thank you.
8.
Yes,
Yeah,
we are.
because we
Yeah.
only did 10, no,
'Cause I just
10,
said
9.
Pokemon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we
Sorry.
are on 8.
Party foul. My bad.
Alright.
Good looking, yeah. My number 8 is Soul Eater.
Okay.
Did
I've
any of
heard
you
of it.
ever watch Soul Eater?
Never watched it, but I think it was on Adult Swim.
It was on Adult Swim.
I think I watched an episode of it.
I did too, and that's what got me into it.
Yeah, I never watched the rest of it, but
Classic show. I don't really know how to sum it up in like one sentence. There's like these guys, and they have weapons that are humans that turn into weapons. And they gotta gather 99 souls, so they gotta defeat all these monsters and demons and shit. And once they gather the 99 souls, their weapon turns into Death's weapon. So Death is in the show, and that's one of the weapons that he'll use. So he'll use one of the weapons that have collected 99 souls, and it'll be like one of the most powerful weapons in the show.
that's cool.
And that's what he uses to fight all the demons and the monsters. A lot of good arcs. I think every character is fleshed out. I don't know what else to say. I just think it's really good. I think all the characters are fleshed out. I think a lot of good arcs, a lot of emotional arcs, and I think how the show gets a lot more depressing as it goes on, is really interesting, and you really get to see into the psyche of the characters. I think that's good.
What is it? Demon Slayer? Is that what?
No, it's called Soul Eater.
Oh, Soul Eater. Eater. Okay.
I do not think it would be for you.
No, you don't
No,
think
straight
so?
up.
Okay.
Okay, little.
I'll take your advice on it.
Yeah, 2. I think it's a little too anime for you, and it's got some tropey bits in it. I don't think you'd appreciate. Yeah, I don't think it's for you.
Okay. Fair enough. All right, now we are on number 7.
Correct.
For number 7, I got My Hero Academia.
Okay.
The season 4 trailer came out recently. It looks pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Honestly, I love how they are going to be focusing on, what was it, the main 3? Right?
The big 3.
Yeah.
The big 3.
Mirio.
Yeah.
Mirio, who's the only one I can remember because he's the most memorable.
Mirio.
Yeah, me too.
They didn't
he was
really
cool.
show the other 2.
Mirio.
Well, they did show them,
Not
but
that
Mirio
much.
got the most
Yeah.
screen time.
We never saw
but
their
I think
quirks.
Mirio's the most interesting out of all of them.
We didn't see the other 2's quirks in
Yes,
the show
we did.
yet.
We got to
One
see their
of them
personalities.
One
I
of
mean,
them can eat something that turns his hand turns into it or something.
I don't
did
think we
not
saw
see that in
them.
the
No,
show.
I don't think we saw them, but they
Well,
did
I
say
know
what their quirks are.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
did
they
say
did?
what they are, but I don't
Yeah,
think we saw them.
probably.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really care about them. The girl was okay. I don't remember the other dude.
He
But-
was like quiet. He didn't really
Isn't his
have
name
so
like
much to say.
Fukuyami or something? I think.
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
Whatever.
We'll find more about them.
Did
this
you guys
season.
see the fat guy who's dressed in the suit?
Yep, and I
Yeah.
saw him. No, I didn't. I didn't see him in the episodes I watched.
I didn't see. He's not in the episode. Yeah, but I saw him in the trailer. He looked cool.
I saw the episodes.
Oh, did
Well,
you? You already
well,
saw
at
season
New York
4?
At Comic Con?
Really?
Yes, sir.
Really? They have them already?
I saw half of episode 1 and half of episode 2.
Isn't that coming out this month?
Wait.
Yep.
That's coming out this Saturday.
Wow.
Yep.
This Saturday,
This
yeah.
Saturday.
This
Here we
Saturday
go.
it's coming
And
out.
You don't have to wait for the dub. Dub and sub are releasing at
Releasing
the
at
same
the
time.
same time.
That
they
is
did that.
awesome.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
they did that for last time too, and they did that
Yeah.
for season 2
Wait,
as well.
on what? Hulu?
No,
No.
we have to
Crunchyroll
get
does it.
Funimation or no Funimation.
Oh yeah, that's right. 'Cause
Funimation?
Funimation was part of Crunchyroll, and they split off from it.
Hulu
So.
is partnered with Funimation now, so
Oh really? Oh,
hopefully,
that's fucking.
hopefully, Frank, we'll see.
Okay.
So season 2 did that, and season 3 did that. I don't know if season 1 did it.
I don't think no. Season 1 wasn't. It wasn't that popular. So
Yeah,
probably
but
not.
then the animation in season 1 is very different from the later seasons. Like if you check it out,
Yeah.
like it's incredibly different. It's really weird. But yeah, season 2 did it, and season 3 did it. But then season 3 went on a hiatus, and they had to catch up to it. So I hope they don't do that again. But
the hiatus
we'll
of the
see.
movie because that's when the movie came out, right?
oh yeah, I guess it
Yeah.
was because of the movie. Because the movie was coming out, and they had to dub that.
They had
Did
the
any of
filler-
you
They had the filler episode that connected to the movie.
connect? Did any of
That's
you see
right.
the movie?
No, I didn't
second
watch the
half.
movie.
You need to watch it. It's so good.
It's good.
it.
It's okay. I don't think it's great, and I don't think it's amazing. I think it's good fan service, and I think you should watch it if you're a fan of the show. But I don't think it's anywhere near the quality of the show.
Okay.
But I think the villain's weak. I think he sucks. Sue only gets like 1 or 2 lines, which is awful.
Yeah, she wasn't part of the
She
main.
played Uno, and that's it.
Yeah,
Canonically played Uno.
I know. There was like 10 of the students that like were just not part of it. Which
Yeah,
I
it
was
fucking
like,
sucked.
yeah, I
Yeah,
really
they
wanted
put all
to see
they
McCoy.
put a bunch of the ones I didn't give a fuck about, so that was cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad Mineta was there, but
Yeah, I mean he's a cool dude though. So.
I really wish, like Tokoyami, he's the boy. I could always use more Tokoyami in my life, more
He's a
Dark
great guy.
Shadow.
Yeah, he's cool.
All right. Up to you. Next up. Number 7.
Number 7, I have Dr. Stone. I think Dr. Stone is phenomenal. I'm 5 episodes behind though. Oops.
Well, I'll just catch you up right here. Are you ready?
No, don't. I love Senku. I love him. I think he's a fantastic character. I think he's kind of an asshole, which I love. Like,
Oh yeah, that's great though.
Yeah.
It reminds me of you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
dude,
what
I was
was
like,
about to say that.
I love Senku so much.
Because
Like,
he's just like you. That's
he's
why.
like 1,000,000,000%.
1 billion%. Yeah, he
I
reminds exactly of you.
love Senku. I like just. I don't know. I love
I think
him.
you would kind of like that show, honestly. I think
You
Frank
think
would.
so?
Yeah,
It's a lot.
good.
It's a lot science. There's some
No, I don't
tropes in
know.
it. Yeah, but it's. Are you
Frank
into like
likes
sciencey bullshit?
superhero.
Kinda.
It's interesting. I think give the first 2 episodes a watch. If you don't like it, then don't because it doesn't. You know.
Yeah.
But I think you would kind of get into it. I think that's something that you should check out.
Okay.
I think Dr. Stone's gonna make a big splash. Like, I think it's gonna be
Oh
really
fuck
good.
yeah! That show's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
The animation in the past few episodes though have been fucking awful.
Really?
Have been completely awful, and I think they
do
gave it
that
to another.
some-
I think they're letting another studio do it right now,
Oh,
and
really?
I'm not a fan of how it's animated.
Oh.
Some studios will do that; they'll give it to another studio to like if they need crunch time or whatever the fuck. But doesn't. Where'd you get up to? Did you get up to the village yet or no?
Yeah, I've seen The Village. I just got up to the episode where they made glasses for the watermelon.
For
kid.
Suika.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
haven't
fucking
seen
great.
that.
Love her. I think she's an awesome character. I
Yeah.
love her watermelon head.
Yeah, I love how they like. I think Dr. Stone is does something really good to another anime I have on this list where they do like bad animation on purpose, like sometimes, and it's just like funny, like for the
but
kids.
this one's
I know
not
what
bad
anime you're
animation on
talking about
purpose.
Already. I already know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of gave it away with that, but I think it's next anyway. All right, you're up, Tommy.
My number 7, Naruto. So, this is the first anime I've ever watched. I think I started watching it when I was like 12 or something, and I thought it was really good. I don't remember. I think I watched it in dub. I like his voice a lot in dub. I like Naruto's voice in dub. I think I got up to season 4, and then I stopped because they took 3 episodes for him to pop 3 balloons. So, I was done. I was like, fuck you. I'm not watching Naruto break a balloon for 3 episodes.
Oh, that's big. That's like big anime pacing. Like One Piece will
Yeah.
do that, and so will fucking Dragon
Oh,
Ball with
I
the
can
30 episode
never-
fight against Frieza, which is
Yeah.
fucking. I'm watching that right now. It's
But
unbearable. I cannot.
Rock Lee,
Yeah.
they should not have done Rock Lee like that. Sand coffin, and they just crushed his head.
Dude, that's a tuning exam.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Sand
tuning
coffin.
exams were good. Gara, good character. That's a top tier fight, I think. I
Yeah,
really like that
was
fight.
crazy. The weights, and they just like make this huge ass impact.
Yeah. He's like, Guy Sensei, can I take off my weights now?
I hate Naruto. I think it's one of the worst animes of all time. But that's all.
Mm.
That's all I'll put there. I think Naruto's a hypocrite. I think he says shit and then he does shit that like fucking
Of course he
completely
does.
goes.
He's an idiot.
Yeah, that completely goes against like what he just said.
Dude, one of my most hated anime characters is Goku. Like, I just hate him.
I
He's
like him,
not
but
a good person.
they
No.
fucking no. They change
He's
his character
such an
all the fucking
asshole.
time. No, they change his character all the fucking time. Like first,
They
he used
do.
to be just like a kid, an innocent kid who was
Yeah.
just like who was ignorant, didn't know a lot, but was a great fighter. And then they turned him into a fucking buffoon by
Yeah.
Super. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like even at the beginning of Z, like he's still pretty smart. Like he'll say some shit to Frieza that's like he'll like talk some shit to him. Like Frieza's like, oh, like how did like that attack taste? He's like, oh, pretty good. Maybe you want some of my fucking knuckle sandwiches. Like he'll say shit like
Yeah,
that. Like
yeah.
it's like he'll keep up with him, and I think that's pretty cool. But now he'll like take shit literally all the time, and he'll never fucking talk back. Like he's not sarcastic anymore. He's just a fucking idiot. And I don't like that. I think that's stupid. And then people are calling him a bad father, like at the beginning of Z. But it's like the guy fucking died. Like what do you want
He
him
is
to?
a bad father.
Well, he is a
He
horrible
is a
father.
terrible-
Okay, maybe he is a
terrible
bad father,
father.
but a lot of people like say, oh, they left him with Piccolo. Like he was fucking dead. Like what you want him
No,
to do?
you're right, because he was dead. Like, Piccolo
He was
did
fucking dead.
kidnap
Piccolo was the
him.
only one who was going to be able to, like, train him, too.
But, like, after the Cell Saga, when he chose to stay dead.
Oh, and when he gave him the fucking Sensu Bean?
Yeah, bad
Oh,
father.
he did that to Piccolo in the OG Dragon Ball. I'm like, this guy's a fucking retard. Why would you do that? That's so fucking stupid. And I'm like, this is fucking, like, this is just dumb. Why would you give your mortal enemy, someone who could potentially has the threat to destroy the entire world, why would you heal them? That's ridiculous.
Yeah. What's your number 7?
My number 7 is Kill la Kill.
Oh, I forgot to put that. I should have put that. Oh my god.
Kill la Kill used to be way lower on my list, and I think it should still be there, but
It's really funny.
it's really good, and I think it's really. I think it's smart. I think it's a smart
Yeah.
show. I think the symbolism and everything is incredible. The animation, which was done by Studio Trigger, that was one of their first animes, and they didn't have a big budget for it. But if you watch it, it's incredible. It's some of the best animation I've ever seen. The fights are amazing. Characters, of course, I'm gonna say this for every anime on my list. The characters are great. Ryoko is one of the most badass protagonists in anime. And all the villains are good, though I thought the main villain was a little... What was her name? Ragyo?
I don't remember.
She
She's kinda
fucking...
bland.
Yeah, she was bland. I didn't give a shit about her. But Gamagori, do you remember Gamagori? The big buff dude?
I haven't watched.
He was like
this
on
in a long
the student
time.
council. I think it was the student council.
I remember the student council fights. I remember the tennis girl. I think.
Yeah, but he was the big buff guy. Do you remember him?
I remember him. I don't remember the fight.
Okay, well, I mean, I think that guy's fucking great too. I think he's the best villain in that show,
Yeah.
and I think all the characters were great except for the main villain, who I thought was a little lacking. Ryoko's sidekick was also great. I can't remember her name right now. It's been a while since I saw the show, but she was just comedic relief. But she did it well. She served her purpose, and just good show in general. Smart writing, just really smart. I don't think there's an anime that really tops symbolism in terms of that. I think it's really just well done.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely not for you though. A lot of fan service, a lot of titties flying everywhere.
Titties.
That's kind of cool.
Really?
Titties.
Yeah.
Titties.
Yeah.
That's the whole show.
Well, if you're into that, I mean, I have a couple hentai I can recommend you for the top 10 hentai that we do next time.
Okay, word.
Yeah.
All right, we are on number 6, right?
Yes.
So number 6, I have My Hero Academia.
If you could pick a quirk to have,
Yeah.
what would you pick from this 20 students?
Sugar Rush.
It would probably.
I would respect that opinion.
No, I wouldn't. I'm
What a
fucking
terrible
lying, bro.
quirk.
I'm
It
lying.
would probably be. It would probably be the bird, but I want to talk about that a little later.
Tokuyami.
There's a new season coming out. There's a new game coming out. Isn't there a new movie coming out as
Yes,
well?
December 20th. My Hero
December
Academia Heroes Rising. It's going to be focusing on Midoriya and Bakugo.
And
I didn't even hear
Nana
about this.
Shigaraki.
I didn't even hear
I
about
don't even
this.
think she's in the movie. That,
Yeah, she
there's a new
is.
villain called Nine, and that's all we know.
He's called 9.
9.
He has 9 quirks.
Oh,
Maybe.
maybe. Yeah, that could be it.
I think he's definitely going to be a character in...
What about 9
I think
versus...
they're going to add both the movie villains into the
About
new
9
game.
versus 10-10.
Yeah, but what about... What about... I can't talk right now. Just continue talking. I can't talk right now. I'm gonna start laughing. I can't. I can't fucking talk right now.
So
I was gonna say twice. Like that's a
Oh,
lot more
twice.
than twice. 9 is a lot more than twice, so I think he could beat him.
Oh, dude, twice.
Twice is a great villain,
should
by
be-
the way.
I agree.
It reminds me of Deadpool a lot.
Yeah, because his costume
Yeah, and
looks
he's
like
such
Deadpool.
a, yeah, but he's always personality wise too. He's a fucking
Personality wise as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
But his second personality where he's like fucking.
I think he's
goofy.
kind of
Yeah,
based
yeah.
off of Deadpool.
He had to have
They
been.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the dub, they should replace the current voice actor and do Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
They should.
Yo, that would be
They
hype.
should. Yeah. That would be awesome.
I would love to see a big celebrity take on an anime role. Like a,
Yeah, they already had that. They had fucking Samuel Jackson do Afro
oh, and
Samurai.
I could actually talk about that in my next number on the list.
And they had Neo Yokio. Is that so?
Yes, okay. My number 6.
You took his.
My number
there.
6 is Neo Yokio. I love Neo Yokio. My cousin Tommy recommended it to me. It's so funny. Like Jaden Smith, I thought you were a moron. You're not. You're not. This anime is so clever and so funny and so good. And literally, I don't know if I've ever like seen an anime that just made me scream laugh, and that made me scream laugh. Like, the one funniest part to me was when they live in like a huge city. It's New York and Tokyo combined, called Neo Yokio. So there's this girl that comes out with like this dress that's like 100,000 yen or something, like something really expensive, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, Mom, I love it. It's perfect." And the mom looks at the price and she's like, "This is gonna be part of your birthday present too." And it zooms in on her face and she's like, "I hate you, Mom." It's so funny. Like, so many spoiled brat characters, and the two friends are great. I love it. I love that show, and it's short. So
I absolutely hate that show, but I think it's unintentionally funny.
it's great.
I think it's
love
unintentionally. I don't think any of it is smart writing. I think it's all
it.
stupid.
The main character kind of sort of sucks, but the supporting characters.
I remember
are
watching
phenomenal.
like the first 2 episodes, and I remember him, his dumb fucking purple hair, and his stupid ass robot butler.
Oh, but you don't even know who's inside the robot butler yet.
No, I don't, and I don't think I ever will, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I don't think I'll
it's
ever watch
funny.
that show.
The two friends, they're like, "How are we gonna get famous?" And then by the last 2 episodes, they make something called the caprese martini, which is just like all the ingredients of a caprese salad on a toothpick inside a martini, and they become millionaires. I was like, good.
The show's so fucking dumb, bro.
I love it.
Alright. I just changed this right now, but I think it's for the best. Number 6, Black Clover. So, I really don't know where I got the urge to watch this show. Like, I just know a lot of
He
people...
kind of looks like Saitama, no?
No.
No!
Saitama with hair? Am I
No.
thinking of the right show?
No,
You're
you're
not.
thinking of a different show, because that is not him.
No.
Are you thinking of Mob Psycho?
Yes.
Yeah, that's completely
He looks like
different show.
Saitama, right?
That's because it's made by the same creator.
Oh,
But
but it looks like him, right?
It's supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black Clover, because a lot of people were shitting on it on YouTube. I'm like, alright, let me check it out myself. The voice acting for the first 20 episodes in sub are atrocious. All he does is scream. He screams, he screams, he screams. I'm like, holy shit, I'm gonna shoot myself. And then I switched to dub, and it was a million times better. And then dub ended on Hulu. Switched back to sub. Sub wasn't bad anymore. Sub ended on Hulu, and then I had to go on third-party websites. And now I'm on episode, 99 or something. I think there's only, 102 episodes.
They're still doing it, though. It's still going on, isn't it? Yeah.
It's good, but the animation is horrid. It is the worst animation I've ever seen in an anime. Some of it's good, 1/4 of it is good, 3/4 isn't bad, and the reason is the same studio is working on Boruto.
Who's doing that? What studio? Do you know?
I have no idea, but I know that they work on Boruto, and of course Boruto's going to get all the funding. Because they make the most money. It's a shame.
Boruto
really.
also fucking sucks.
It does suck. I've seen clips of it. He's just a spoiled brat. I hate him. He's the worst character.
I don't even think the manga's being made by the creator. I think he gave it to some other guy to do it. I don't think it's even... Yeah, I don't...
Boruto's literally the worst character I've ever seen in an anime yet. But that's my number 6.
Okay, well, I disagree because, as you said, the voice acting and him screaming constantly. People said, we're talking about it, and I'm like, all right, well, it can't be this bad. It was that bad. It's so much worse than anybody can ever make it out to me. It happens literally every 5 seconds. It is terrible, and I could not watch the show. And I just thought the plot was just so generic. I could not get into that show.
It is, but I don't know, just whatever.
I did not like it. I thought it was awful. I that's probably one of the worst animes I've ever seen, to be honest with you. Another one, so.
Okay.
All right, well.
Top 5.
Top 5 worst animes?
No, you're still...
Number 6, yeah.
Yeah, I'm on 6. So, my number 6 is One Piece. Yeah.
Episode
One Piece.
900.
The show starts at episode 639. You just have to make it to 639.
Listen, bro, Adam got me into it. I watched it. I watched one of the arcs, and then Adam got me to watch it from the beginning. This show is incredible. Do not sleep on it. I swear to God. It is long, and it is a big commitment, but the world building is unlike any other. They really fleshed out this
better
world,
fucking be.
Oh, it's fucking amazing. The show is fucking great. It's so good. It is so good.
You sounded like Jerry Seinfeld there for a second.
Don't ever.
Frank, this show has 900 episodes.
More than.
And they said
it's
they're
not
going to keep doing
it. No, it doesn't have 900 yet.
Years. It's close.
It is close. It's at 850. It's at 890 something.
I would never watch.
You can't tell me that. You can't tell me that it had to be that long.
Well, the manga's still going. It's been going on since '99.
I heard it's gonna end in 2 years.
No, it's not.
I heard that's the goal.
Going to.
I heard the goal is to end it within pretty recent timing.
I've never seen a show have so many characters and flesh them out as equally as One Piece has. It's amazing. Every arc is great. They center on each character. Each character gets their own big arc. They each have a big arc to go through. And they go through it, and they immediately develop. They develop. After that arc, they're not a completely different person, but they change, and you see their change throughout the rest of the series. And I've never seen a show with so many characters that all get equal screen time. Each character stays relevant for the entirety of the show.
That's cool.
Oh, it's great. It's great. And now the pacing is getting shitty, because now they're just doing flashbacks and all this shit all the fucking time, and it's really bad. It's Dragon Ball Z bad, where it's ridiculous. But and the animation's also getting really shitty now. But other than that,
Toei Animation. Lord.
Yeah, Toei Animation. Toei Animation is probably one of the worst animation studios of all time.
It's not that they're bad. It's that they have so much. They have so many things they're working on that they have no time.
Yeah, but that's true. But then, Dragon Ball Super is the first 2 fucking sagas of Dragon Ball Super are one of the ugliest animes I've ever seen.
But then the Tournament of Power, the animation on that is crazy.
Well, they hand drew it, so that was better.
Yeah, but look back in the day, One Piece, Toei Animation. One Piece, it's first few hundred episodes, great animation, amazing, and now it's all sloppy and gross.
Yeah.
And it sucks. It's really sad because the show itself is so good. It really is. And I would... It's a big commitment, but if you're willing to stick through a show that is super long, I would highly recommend it.
Okay.
All right, now we're on top 5.
Now we are on number 5. My number 5 is My Hero. We were mentioning it a little bit before. If I was to choose a quirk, it would be
Tokoyami.
Tokoyami, yeah.
Dark Shadow.
The Dark Shadow. I think it's really
That's a very
cool.
good one.
The scene in season 3, I believe, when he goes out of control.
Yeah.
I thought that was a
great
great
scene.
I
Yeah,
thought that was a great scene. I wish I got to play him in the game at Comic-Con.
He
I
is
did.
broken.
He's broken.
He's a big MASH
Yes, he
character.
is.
I'm telling you,
Breaks your
he's one of
guard.
my one of
Instantly.
my
Oh,
favorites.
he's overpowered, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool since he's basically a JoJo character. So
Yeah.
Is he really?
Yeah, well, I mean, he has like a stand, right?
Should have never told me that.
yeah, sorry, you're a JoJo character now, Frank.
No. All right, that's my number 5.
My number 5, I have One Punch Man.
Okay.
Season 1, beautiful. Season 2, still good. Everyone that says otherwise, sheep. You're dumb. Like, it's literally still good. I cannot understand, I cannot fathom why anyone says season 2 was bad
No, why
in
it's
any
bad.
way. The finale was weak.
I wish they didn't change Studio Madhouse as the animators.
Yep.
I know. But
I didn't see season 2. I still gotta watch it, but
season 2, I liked it a lot. I think there was a lot of good fights, and it was not... I really like it when they don't, like, particularly focus on the main character and they really start working on the side characters. That's what season 2 was kind of about. Season 1 was kind of like, oh my god, this guy is OP, like, we like this, we like watching it, and now we get to see more of Genos, more of the other S-Class heroes, and I like
that's
that.
honestly the direction the show has to go. I mean, you
It
can't
has
just focus
to,
on Saitama
right.
for the because it's like a one and done thing.
Right.
And I thought season 1 was very good, but I thought it was way overhyped. I thought people were just making out to be the best anime of all time, and I don't think it's anywhere close. I think it should have focused a lot more on his depression, which it touched on, but we
I
never
think
really
we'll
got
get
to.
there.
But we never really got to see it, though. We never really got to see him like yearning for something more. I mean, it was said, but we never really got to see it. It was good though. All the characters are likable. I agree with that. Genos very good.
I love Genos.
He's probably one of the best sidekicks of all time, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
And Saitama's great, and I love their relationship is great. It's just
Yeah,
it's
it's
so
great.
comical. It's you know.
I think I didn't even finish season 2, but from what I saw, I'm so happy because Genos looks like he got a million times better because he can actually put himself back together now.
Yeah.
So I'm so happy.
This man always... Genos is a cyborg,
And he just
and
gets ripped
he's
apart.
really strong, and he's really good, but, like, he always just gets ripped apart. And then he has to, like, be built back together. He's like, I'm stronger, I'm faster, I'm... He's all sliced up again. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, Genos, you're really broken. And
Yeah.
that's what he says every time.
Genos good? One Punch Man.
He's
very
played for
good.
laughs, but he's a really good character.
All right, top 5, Tommy.
Number 5, Dr. Stone. So, the beginning was super strong. Like, as soon as you saw episode 1, you were like, I need to see more of this, because the story was really, interesting. You wanted to see how it unfolds. The characters were great. Senku's, like, the smart guy, right? He is one of the best characters, probably. Like, he has no powers, but I just, like him a lot. I think he's a good character.
It's his intellect that carries him.
Yeah. The girl,
What,
Who's the
Yuzihara?
ape?
The ape?
No, you.
What?
The girl... They're always like, you ape. Oh, no, they call her a gorilla.
Oh,
They're
you're
like,
talking
I
about
thought you
what's
were
her?
a gorilla.
Oh my god, I can't remember her fucking
The
name.
blonde girl.
No,
Yeah, I know who
the
you're talking.
original
Kohaku.
girl.
You're talking about Kohaku.
Oh, yeah.
The original
Oh,
girl.
Yuziri.
that
Yuzihara.
Kai was a crush on.
Yuzihara.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love her. She's great.
She can be okay.
Yeah, she's not... I wouldn't say she's great.
I
She's
love
not
her.
literally
She's such a
nothing
cutie
special.
patootie. I love her.
Just funny.
Yeah, we haven't seen him in a bit.
Yeah. I just like Dr. Stone a lot.
She's a little bland, I'll say that, but I don't think she's a bad character.
No, none at all.
Not a
But
bad
she's not a
character. She's just not
standout.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's a little bland, yeah, but I like her.
yeah.
I just think Dr. Stone is a great anime.
Very
That's
good.
it.
I want to see. I want to. I don't want to say anything because I don't want to fucking
Yeah, don't spoil.
anything for you. But
What's your number 5?
my number 5 is Full Metal Alchemist.
Brotherhood? Or the
Yes,
first one?
Brotherhood.
Yeah, I've
Brotherhood.
heard several good things about
62 episodes of pure fucking awesomeness. That show is
it. Do
great.
you have to watch the first one to watch Brotherhood?
No. So the first one came out in 2003, and that's the time the manga was coming out. So it was following up to there, and then it it couldn't keep up with the manga, so they just went and made their own story after a certain point.
Oh,
They just
okay.
went in their own direction. And people like it, but it has nothing on the manga. So in 2011, they went back and they redid it, and they did it through the manga storyline. And it is incredible. Edward Elric and his brother is trapped in this suit of armor because they practice alchemy. So they were trying to get back their dead mom, and the rule of alchemy is that you have to something must be given in exchange for something that you want.
Okay.
So it has to be something of equal exchange. So what happened was Edward's brother, got his whole body was taken, and in order to get him back, Edward, performed alchemy, and his hand got taken. So he has a metal arm, and his brother is put into a giant suit of armor. It's just his consciousness into a giant suit of armor. And they go around, and they have to get this thing called the Philosopher's Stone, which could bring, it's spoilers, so I'm not going to spoil anything, but basically that's what they need in order to bring Edward's brother Alphonse back into a human again.
Okay.
And it's really good. It's amazing. All of the villains are named after the deadly sins.
Okay, that's cool.
So that's really cool, and they all have powers related to that.
Reminds me of Shazam.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of like that, yeah.
Okay.
But
I saw a
it's way
death
better.
battle recently of what's his name? Edward
Elric.
Yeah, Edward.
He's not the strongest character. I mean, he's tough. He definitely is, and there's some really good fights in this series, but I think his personality is what carries him. And
Who do you think wins between Edward and Aang from Avatar?
I would imagine Aang would win.
Yeah, Aang does win.
Yeah, but I think Edward's a better character, so.
Yeah, I'll give that one a watch. I've heard a lot of good things about it.
I think you should definitely. I think you would enjoy it.
I don't have to watch the first one?
No, it has nothing to do with it.
Okay, cool.
I mean, they follow the storyline together at a certain point, and then one splits off into its original direction, the other one just follows what the manga does.
Okay.
So Brotherhood is its own thing. I didn't even watch the original.
All right. My number 4, My Hero. Enough said, really. We can move on to you, Jesse.
Who's your favorite teacher in My Hero?
Probably... no, All Might I think is my favorite.
Oh, I didn't
Real?
even, I
Oh
didn't
wow!
even think
I definitely
Because it's
expected
more
you
like
to
a
say
hero.
yeah. I definitely
They don't
expected you to
pop
say
that.
Aizawa.
Who is that again?
Eraserhead.
Eraserhead.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's
Yeah, you know
like
what?
the Batman of
He
the
really
universe.
improved in my books during the third season during the training camp arc. That's when I thought he was when he really got his shit together and he's like, all right, guys, let's fucking do this.
Dude, I really loved. I loved him the whole time ever since.
he was always good, but I thought he really
the
stepped up.
USJ when dude, Shigaraki was gonna kill Sue. Literally was about to kill Sue, but then Aizawa battered and broken, still kept his eyes open to negate his quirk. I was like, dude, this guy would do anything for his students. I love him.
Oh, he's great. He is a good character. I like him, but
All right, my number 4 is My Hero Academia. I love My Hero Academia. That's the first one I sat down and binge watched all by myself after all my friends
when did you start? What season?
It's funny.
Season 3 didn't begin yet.
Okay.
By the time I started watching.
I was in the middle of season 2 when.
So yeah, it was right after all my roommates went home for the summer, and we still had my house that we were all renting, and I didn't want to go home yet, so I just drank by myself and I watched My Hero and I loved it. And it was so good. Twisted Teas, some Deku on the side,
Nice.
it was a good time.
It's funny because you introduced it to me. I watched the whole thing, and then you refused to watch it for 2 months.
Dude, you're
I was
right.
like, fuck you.
You're right.
Watch the fucking show.
I literally watched to the point where all the
You're
villains got warped into the USJ, and then I stopped for 2 months, and I'm
Why?
I don't know. But I'm so glad I went back and I watched it again because it is definitely so good, so
Top
worth
tier.
the watch, and I think it's better than the MCU.
I think one of its biggest negatives is that some of the supporting characters are really flanderized,
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I think that's a big negative of the show.
And what do you think about... Oh, actually, who do you think would win in the fight between Class 1A versus the original Avengers?
The original Avengers.
Yeah.
Are we talking comic Avengers? We're talking movie
No, I'm
Avengers?
talking movie Avengers, like original.
Like the original 6.
Like, all right, if we got the original 6 Avengers, like Black Widow,
Versus
Hawkeye.
the entirety of class, like...
No, let's make it like
Well, because Black Widow's gonna fucking lose, and you're not gonna tell me otherwise.
Right, yeah, alright. So let's make it like Sue, Tokoyami, Uraraka, Deku, Kachan, and Ida.
Versus...
No Todoroki.
Versus
Versus
the
the original 6.
Well, Black Widow's obviously out. I mean, she's fucked, so we're talking about 5 versus 6 people.
I don't know. I feel like maybe Black Widow could stand a chance against Uraraka. Maybe.
She's a one-trick pony. That's what would happen. She'd be like, "Oh, don't underestimate me," and then she would like take down one of them, and then Deku would just be like Delaware Smash and fuck her.
Yeah.
And what season of My Hero are we talking about? We're talking about season 1 of My Hero.
Season 1.
I would have to give it to the Avengers then, because the Avengers are all
I think
a lot more experienced than class. Season
They are
1
a good
My Hero?
team, though.
Dude, I think Dark Shadow would eat Iron Man. Just eat him.
Yeah, maybe during night.
If it was at night, he would win against the entire fucking team.
Tokoyami might be able to solo the Avengers at nighttime. I don't know.
Well, now you gotta put all these parameters around the fight, and like, where is it held? Like, you know,
Yeah.
what time of day it is. I mean, it depends, really. I mean, you could put Tokoyami.
What's
in
their
there.
blood type?
All right, let's start speeding it up here. We're on number 4 for you, Tommy.
Number 4, Dragon Ball Z. So, I've watched like maybe 2 clips of Dragon Ball Z, and I've watched a bunch of Dragon Ball Z abridged. I think it's really funny, and the Cell arc is just really, really good.
Yeah,
like,
it's
super,
perfection,
super
actually.
good. And the voice actor for the abridged is amazing, and yeah, it's just really good. I love the Kamehameha clash between Gohan and Cell.
Mm.
And
That might be like literally the most iconic anime scene.
yeah. I just like the way.
Would you agree?
I like
Whatever?
the way Cell talks shit about Gohan.
Not really. I don't think the Cell arc is even iconic as the Frieza arc.
I mean, I would disagree.
I would disagree with you. I mean, I know more people that know Frieza than Cell.
Yeah.
Show Frieza compared to Cell. I mean, who's gonna know what more people? I think Frieza's more iconic, and I think. I think the whole.
I think
Namek,
Frieza's more iconic.
I think the whole
yeah.
fight on Namek is a lot more iconic than anything with Cell.
I
No
just
way.
love the way Cell talks shit about.
I don't even know what scene you're
Gohan.
talking about with Cell.
Gohan versus Cell.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not there yet.
No,
yeah.
and I watched the Cell arc maybe. I didn't watch the entire thing, but I've watched a few, scenes from it as a kid. I watched a few episodes with Cell in them, but.
Cell was awesome. Are you on number 4?
I am on number 4. So, wait, did you go?
Yeah, he just said
You just
Dragon
said.
Ball.
I'm sorry, I'm out of it.
But whatever.
We're speeding it up.
My number 4 is Erased. Did you ever see Erased?
Never even heard of it.
Yeah,
Never heard of Erased?
No.
So it's a guy who goes back in time involuntarily. He goes back in time and he has to stop the murders of a serial killer back in the 80s. I think it's the 80s. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the 80s. So he goes back in time and he's stopping these murders and he's like, well, and he has to figure out who the murderer is. So it's just this whole. I think it's only like 12 episodes, but it's like some high tier shit where it really keeps you on the edge of your seat. It's really suspenseful. The villain's really good. I don't want to spoil anything because if I mention anything about the villain, if you watch the show, you'll immediately know who it is. The main character's good, and I like how he has the thought process of an adult as a small child. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of like, do you know what Detective Conan is? You know? Okay, so it's basically a kid who gets it's a guy who gets turned into a kid and he solves murders.
Okay.
And it's like a big anime. It's almost as long as One Piece. So.
And you watched it all?
No, I didn't watch Detective Conan. I've only seen like one episode.
Oh shit. Okay.
But yeah, Erased, really good.
All right. Top 3.
Top 3. This one I actually have a tie. Top 3, I have My Hero, of course, but I also have the last episode of Attack on Titan Season 1. So that's all I watched
Did
of
you
that.
finish it?
I only watched like towards the end with my friends, like way back, like sophomore year of school. And I really enjoyed it. But then I tried watching it again, and it just wasn't my cup of tea in the beginning. So I don't know. But yeah, tie with My Hero. That's my show right there.
All right, my number 3 is Attack on Titan as well. I love Attack on Titan. I think the first episode is the best first episode of every...
You forgot about Attack on Titan?
Every anime ever. I think it's the best episode 1. Actually, it might be the best episode 1 of any show I've ever watched, actually. I think it totally set the tone super well, and I love it. I love the music that goes with it. I love the characters.
The music is good, yeah.
Yeah. I love the characters. I think it's great.
Alright.
It's a good episode 1, but I wouldn't really count the anime as in top 10.
Alright. My number 3 is Assassination Classroom.
Amazing show.
Yeah, I watched it, and I got really, like, hung on to it. Like, I watched a lot of season 1. I stopped for some reason, but then I continued. Yeah, season 1 was just really crazy. I'm on season 2 now. I gotta say season 1 was better. I just don't really find the
What part
arcs.
are you on season 2?
Somewhere near episode 10. I don't know.
No, but like what's happening in the show?
I haven't watched it in a long time.
Okay, wow.
Um,
I like season 2, and that ending made me cry.
Of
Assassination Classroom, the ending.
Oh yeah, I have to catch up on that.
that's it.
All right.
So what, we're on 3, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right, my 3 is Death Note. Death Note's amazing.
Death Note's amazing.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Death Note's great. I mean, I don't know what to say. Death Note is probably one of the best thrillers of all time. Not even counting anime, just in general.
Yep.
One of the best thrillers. One of the best. I don't think I'd call it a psychological thriller, but I'd call it a crime thriller. Light Yagami is one of the biggest fucking assholes ever, but he's just so likable you can't hate him.
Right.
He's just great. He's so great. He's kind of like, not to mention this, like I mentioned this before when we were doing the cartoons, but Steven Universe, Steven is fucking really annoying, but you just can't hate him. And that's how I feel about Light Yagami, except he's an asshole, you just can't hate him.
Right, yeah.
Light Yagami is really interesting, and I thought, did you finish Death Note?
Yes, I did.
You did?
Yes, I did.
Did you watch Death Note?
No.
Okay.
Don't spoil it for him.
I don't want to spoil it for you,
He needs
but
to
L
watch it.
is a fucking amazing character,
Yep.
and he is the perfect foil to Light. And I think when you're counting the protag and the villain, even though they're kind of switched in this case, there is no better arch enemy, no better foil than Light Yagami
And L.
and L.
I would agree.
There's no better one. I don't care. Out of every anime, out of everything, there's no better one. He's the perfect foil to him.
Yep. Number 2.
Number 2, I got My Hero Academia. We were talking about the music a little bit with Attack on Titan. I would like to say with the music on My Hero
Is amazing.
is
There you go.
amazing.
Is amazing. You say run. You say run. Yes.
It's the song that plays for the first time when he uses his quirk for the first time against the giant robot with the drums.
Is it the
at
one with like
beginning.
With Nomu.
dun, 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 dun,
Yeah, no, that's
No,
no?
that's the one with Nomu. Do
Okay.
you remember when All Might fights Nomu in season 1?
Yes.
Yes,
yes.
that's where it goes.
It's
Okay, yeah.
That one, yeah.
It's the one that starts with the drums.
Right. Okay. The music is fantastic.
Do you like the anime music, like the Japanese like lyrics
in
and
the
shit?
beginning, and yeah, I don't mind them.
They're so fucking good.
Yeah, I don't
Did you
mind
guys
them.
see the opening for season 4? Not the opening, but the song. The song's
They
out
cut
there.
out the opening at Comic-Con.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah, they just completely
they
froze
announced.
it.
They announced the song that's going to be used
I know,
for the
it
opening.
sounds
of season
really
4.
good.
It is
It
very.
does.
You saw it. You listened to it.
I listened to the trailer.
was very good.
It was in the trailer.
It was very good.
All right.
I like it. Here's where it's a little divisive though, because I think we should touch on this for. I think I think it's the 5th opening, the one during the Hero License.
Yep, that's the 5th opening. Yeah.
Yes, that is the best opening in my opinion.
Wait. Was there 2 openings? There was 2 openings
For
during
season 3, it was Odd Future, which I think is the worst
But then
opening.
there was also-
I hate Odd Future
Me too.
so much. Odd Future fucking sucks.
My favorite opening is opening 2. During the sports.
That's a
festival.
very good one too. But
The
Make My
lyrics
Story.
are crazy.
That's the name of opening 5. Make My Story.
Dude,
Very
the
good opening.
lyrics are crazy in OP2. They are so hyped.
You know what I think would be really interesting is like I think somebody should animate the Avengers and put them as in the opening of My Hero.
That would be so
and I think
sweet.
I've always had this idea, and I think that would be really interesting. If,
They've
if
done
someone
stuff
did
like that with Dragon Ball style, like
Yeah.
with stuff like that.
And people have fucking edited like
Hell
people have
yeah.
made like anime edits of the fucking Marvel heroes, but like yeah, I think those would really pair well. Like I think the scene in the 5th opening, like during the arc, the Hero License arc,
Yeah.
Do you remember, like, at the beginning of it, like, Deku is getting pushed by All Might to, like, go forward into the arena?
Mm-hmm.
I think that would work really well if it was Spider-Man and Iron Man was pushing him forward into there.
Yeah, that would be... Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My number 2 is Death Note. I love Death Note.
Nice.
Yeah, I love Death Note. I could rave about it for hours. I think it's so good, so smart, so clever. No plot holes. I think there's no plot holes. Like, I think it's...
There's one plot hole, and that's the only plot hole I noticed. And
Is it later?
it's kind of like... It's in the middle. It's one of the guys, and he leaves. Because he has to do something with his family. One of the people in the detective team with Light's father.
Back.
And he just comes back, and they don't explain why he comes back.
Yeah. He came back after Aizawa left, and then he came back, and he just came back with
he came back with the
Aizawa.
frizzy hair.
Yeah, he came back with Aizawa when
Yeah, and they don't explain why, because he said he had to go home for specific, like...
He said he hated L and did not trust L and left. Because L was like, if you don't trust me, leave.
I couldn't remember the reason, but then he just comes back.
Yeah, he came back. I guess it was probably off
But
camera.
that wasn't...
But
I don't want to spoil anything, but that wasn't before he came in.
Right.
I'm sure you know who I'm talking about.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
So he just comes in for no reason.
Yeah, Death Note is so good. I think Misa Misa is a fantastic character. I love Misa Misa, dude. She's great.
Yeah, she is great. Yeah, she's good. I like her.
My least favorite character in that show is Rem, but
yeah, Rem's a cunt.
Yeah.
Straight up, like, so, not holding anything back, but yeah, she is. I hate her.
I'm not gonna spoil anything. You go. Number 2.
Number 2, One Punch Man. So, One Punch Man was really crazy. Season 1, when I was watching it on Hulu, I was like, I loved it a lot. My favorite villain has to be the Deep Sea King. That was crazy.
Moomin Rider.
Moomin Rider, man. He's the best character in that show, hands down.
Prisoner. And I think my favorite fight during that has to be Speedo Sonic versus Deep Sea King, because that was crazy.
Bro, who was the guy with the bat? Metal Bat? Wasn't that his
Metal
name?
Bat.
Metal Bat.
Yeah.
He has a big role in season 2.
Does he really?
Yeah, he's pretty savage.
I gotta get on that. It's only 12 episodes, right? Just like the first season?
I think it's 10.
Oh, really? It's shorter?
I think it's 10.
Damn.
Genos gets fucked during the Deep Sea King.
Dude, Metal Bat is really cool.
He's cool.
Like, you should in season 2.
Who was the guy in season 1? I can't remember, but he was made up like a big deal, and he turned out to be a fucking asshole. He was the guy in like the armor.
Metal Knight.
Metal Knight. That was the guy. Yeah. He
is gonna be a big deal. A big deal.
Yeah.
Not in season 2, but he will be a big deal.
Oh, really? You think they're gonna do season 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
If it ended the way it ended, that would suck, and it would be one of the worst animes
Did
ever.
it leave on a cliffhanger?
No,
Okay.
it just ended on a bad ending
For season 2.
Like an anticlimactic ending.
Okay.
According to a lot of people that read the manga, it ended mid-arc. So.
Okay.
Well, the manga and the webcomic is finished.
Is it?
It's over?
Yeah, it's already over. It's been over for a while now.
Wow.
Well, the webcomic... I don't know about the manga, but the webcomic's been finished for like a while now, so...
Okay, what's your number 2?
My number 2 is... I don't even have to look to know. It's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Wow. Thought it was going to be number 1.
Oh, it's the same as the cartoon.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
Same one. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is my number 2. That is like one of the only mangas I read. And I think the manga is way better than the anime. Though the anime does still have its... it's still great. And that's why I put it as my number 2. What's not to say? I mentioned it every time I'm on your podcast. I mean, I think it's like one and done right now. I mentioned why it's great. Part 6 is my favorite part, and that's pretty much all I have to say. It's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we are on our number 1. So my number 1, if you didn't guess it already, My Hero Academia.
What?
So I do have a confession to make.
You don't like My Hero Academia?
That would be a twist, wouldn't it? That would be a twist. I wish I thought of that.
Oh, that'd be great.
My Hero Academia is really the only anime I've really watched, only because of the superhero appeal to it. I don't think I would have watched it if it didn't have to do with like a superhero tone, I guess you would say.
Well, you'd like One Punch Man, but that's more of a parody of the superhero genre.
One Punch Man, I've seen clips online and I've enjoyed because it was funny,
Yeah, it's a parody of the genre.
Yeah, right. That's cool. But yeah, all about the superheroes. That's why my number 1 and the only one. All right, you're up.
My number 1 is Madoka Magica. This show is crazy.
I did not see that coming, honestly. I did not, to be honest with you.
Crazy.
Okay.
Have you seen it?
No.
Crazy. You have to watch that
Reed
show.
watched it, and he told me about it. And he's like, this show's fucking amazing. You gotta watch it, too.
It is crazy. The music is fantastic. I was like, oh, man.
I always saw it going through Netflix, and I've always been like, this show sounds cool, but it looks fucking dumb, so
I
I'm
know.
excited to watch it.
Joker Telly made me watch it, but it's only like 8 episodes. So I like, the first 2 episodes, you meet the little cat thing called Cube, and like one of the first lines in the show is like, make a contract with me and you'll become a magical girl. And I was like, okay, Joe, what is this? What is this shit? And then by episode 3, you're like, oh my god, like the twists. Dude, that show is crazy. The music is phenomenal. The animation is phenomenal. Madoka, probably the strongest anime character. Period. Like, she's crazy. Like, goddamn. Watch that show. It is so good.
All right, Tommy.
Number 1, My Hero Academia. So, really one of the first mainstream anime I watched, and
you put down My Hero too, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just really like, I think every arc is just good. Like, there hasn't been a single bad arc.
Yeah, we've been bringing up My Hero a lot this podcast. I'm surprised, actually, yeah.
Everybody had My Hero on.
It's been subtly, like, I haven't seen it on Twitter, but you'd be surprised if you go in the mall, almost every store, like Hot Topic, GameStop, they have a shit
There's
ton
always
of
My Hero shit.
merch.
There's always My Hero shit
It's
everywhere.
been blowing up.
Oh, it's the next.
Merch.
It's like the next Dragon Ball Z in terms of popularity.
Oh yeah.
It
I don't think it's there. I don't think it's there yet,
Yeah.
but I think it's definitely on the rise now.
Yeah.
Season 4 has been
And I think it's
so
surpassed
much hype.
Naruto. I definitely think it's
Well,
surpassed
people
Naruto.
are saying that like there's like a
The
new
new
big
Three.
4 in the works.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, people are saying like, I mean, like Dragon Ball, One Piece, like what are the big 4? Naruto, Dragon Ball, One Piece, and like
Bleach.
Bleach. Yeah. So I think those are the big 4. You have to kind of respect all 4 of them for for the fandom that they have. But nowadays, like there's like a new big 4 coming up, and I think it's gonna be like Demon Slayer, My Hero, Dr. Stone.
I don't think Demon Slayer is gonna make it there. I think it's gonna be big, but I don't think it's gonna be that big.
I don't know, but those 3, and maybe even Attack on Titan, like those could be considered like
I
the
think
back.
My Hero's
the big
gonna make
4.
it there. What do we say with the big 4 again? It's Dragon Ball, it's One Piece, it's Bleach, and it's Naruto, right? Those are the big 4. Yeah, My Hero, if they're going to replace them, which I don't think Dragon Ball will be replaced. I don't think that's one that can be replaced.
Yeah, the culture of Dragon Ball Z will never be replaced.
And I don't see One Piece fading away till way after the show's ended. Like, I think, but even then, that show has a really big legacy, so I don't know. Like, not here in the States, obviously,
Right.
but in Japan, it's fucking huge. So,
I just want to say a couple things about My Hero. So, I'm not going to spoil anything here, but I went to New York Comic Con, and they had a whole My Hero panel at the Hulu Theater at Madison Square Garden. It was actually right at the train station. So, I went in there, and the voice actors came out. The voice actors for Deku, Yaoyorozu.
English or?
English, yeah.
English, yeah.
Kirishima. What's his name?
Was Chris Sabat there?
Muriel and Overhaul. And
Oh, that's interesting.
yeah, and they're like, all right, we're just going to show you like clips from the episodes. I'm like, okay. You are going to be so shocked. I'm just going to say you're not going to see it coming. Like, it's literally the craziest thing in the world.
Did you read the manga?
Nope.
No? Okay.
But it was so crazy.
I read the first 6
And
volumes.
season 4, like, it's just, I love everyone they introduced already. I love Overhaul. And I think his name's Night Eye. The guy with, like, that weird eye quirk. But it's so cool. You guys are going to love it. I'm telling you.
Did they show the fat guy?
Yellow suit?
Yeah.
No.
Disappointing.
Maybe in the episodes, they only showed me half of 1 and half of 2.
I know it's going to be big because there's been a lot of...
I've seen him in the trailers.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Matt. Number 1.
Are we doing we're not doing honorable mentions, are we?
No.
No? Okay, cool. My number 1, I don't even have to look again, so I already know it. It's Yu Yu Hakusho. Yu Yu Hakusho's great. I think it's the best shonen, And obviously, I think it's the best anime of all time. These characters have so much depth. Like, One Piece is kind of tied with the characters that have, like, the depth of these characters. Like, these characters are really fleshed out. And you really sympathize with all of them. Except for maybe one of the main cast, because he's kind of like the fucking edgy Sasuke of the group. But he's still likable, and you still understand where he's coming from. There's only 4 sagas. It's 111 episodes, which is pretty long. It's like a shonen. So, it's just really good. Each arc is very good. I think it peaks at the each saga, I should say. I count it by sagas. I would say the second saga peaks, where it's like this giant tournament. And that one has the first villain that makes the main character scared. Like, he is like the first one and the only one to actually frighten the main villain.
Okay.
I mean, he's the first and only villain to frighten the main character. And I thought that was interesting, because no other, they've kind of intimidating him, but there's no one who's ever made him shit his pants like this character. And the fight with him is so intense, and it's just so great. I don't think there's anything like it. I think if you like Dragon Ball, you will love Yu Yu Hakusho, and I think Dragon Ball has absolutely fucking nothing on the show, and I think it's a crime that it's not nearly as popular as Dragon Ball.
All right.
Yeah.
It's a pretty hot take there.
No, it's really good. So.
Good way to end it up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that'll do it with us for this episode of the Hot Takes podcast. If you like this episode, make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and also follow our Twitter and Instagram at Podcast with Frank. And I would like to thank my co-host, Jesse McKnight. I want to thank another co-host of mine, Matt Ellis. And I would like to thank my cameraman for the night, Tommy McKnight. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we will see you next time. Peace out.